No, he's just saying that because he knows I hate being on video.
Nathan wanted it, but it's only for him. From you start to finish, going to a case, requesting, the clicks you make, back there, boom, to the point you hit
Okay.
the pedal.
Do you mind?
No.
Okay.
She's camera shy.
You look very nice on camera.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Just suck up. All right, so we have to start by going into the patient visit list,
Okay.
and we have to send a radiograph request.
Okay.
And in here, you have to select the doctor, so we'll do Dr. Haas.
Okay.
And then you have to select your shots. And double click on that, and we'll say we'll do like 2-view abdomen.
Okay. Let me go closer in there so you can see that.
And then your request is sent. And then you also have to put your charge in. Which is a pain in the butt. Because if you forget it, then you're in trouble by the boss.
Okay. Yes.
That's step one.
Okay.
And then you have to come back to the computer back here. And you have to go to their image capture icon and go to their worksheet.
Okay.
And then hit search.
So that's like the modality work list.
Yep.
Okay.
And then from there, you hope it's actually in there. And a lot of times it's not, so you have to completely close out of this
Okay.
and reopen it.
Okay.
But it is actually here, the one I just requested. So you double click on it,
Okay.
and it'll show you the views that you have set up.
Okay.
And then you hit next.
Okay.
And then you actually come over, and this is where you capture the image.
Okay.
And then once the image is captured, you have to come back over here and hit done capture. And then you've got to minimize this, go back into the cornerstone, the cornerstone, the software, double click on the patient, go into imaging and image explorer, and hope that the image is there, which the one that was there didn't save. So a lot of times you have to actually close out of this, sometimes go back in, try and pull it up again. And this is where the biggest problem is. There's so many redundant steps to get it to actually go into the client account.
So a lot of times it doesn't push over to Image Explorer?
And there it is now.
Okay.
So you have to back out and go back in. Sometimes you have to completely close out a cornerstone and go, start from the beginning, re-log in.
Okay.
So that's the biggest.
And that's your biggest issue has been the images importing over?
Yeah, and the fact that we have to now send the request view through the patient visit list. Like we used to just be able to come over here, click on the client, click capture image, set up your shots, and away you go. And now you've got to do an extra step by setting it up in the patient visit list. And
Right.
So.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's it.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.